Hello to anybody who's watching this. Yeah, just here to do another little therapy session for myself, kind of get some of my thoughts out there. Yeah, I was feeling pretty run down this past week or two, just because I've been doing quite a lot and I've been a little bit stressed. Just because I've had to move in December, and then after I moved in this place, both of my roommates decided they were going to move out earlier than expected. And it was kind of a scramble to try and figure out what was going to happen. But things are working out, and I'm actually going to be moving in, staying in my place, but my partner Lane is going to moving in with me, and so I'm really excited about that. Honestly, I've kind of been living at his place the past couple weeks, anyways, and that's kind of why I've been a little tired. I guess I've been running around, and so him moving in with me and us having a nice, cute, really nice space in order to get ourselves together and sort of figure out where we want to go next is really nice. I'm super excited for it. I think it will give me more time to myself and also give me more time with the people and the things that I love. So that has been surreal and wonderful. I've really enjoyed it. Um, But yeah, I guess beyond that, I've just been really thinking about the concept of reality, which, there we go, might be a lot, and it honestly is going to be a lot even for myself to think about, but I do think it is important to talk about because I don't know. I mean, there is a reality that we live in, right? A reality that we all experience in some ways, and we all perceive it differently, I think. But ultimately, right, like, I feel like there are so many concepts in our lives that we have, like, kind of installed in a lot of ways um, that really deviate from reality and kind of rely on you to just accept them as truth. And I guess as a person who lives in the United States and who went through our system, like our institutional systems, I can absolutely say that as a country, most people prior to our generations had very static ideas, and so, or even felt like a lot of concepts were static. And I've been so appreciative of the movements that we have today that move us forward from those and understanding that ideas and things are dynamic, and that to me is super super powerful. And I think that's something that most people really try to struggle with, or really not try to struggle with. Well, some people maybe, honestly. um, but yeah, I feel like most people struggle with understanding that those concepts are not static because that's what people have been told their whole lives. They said those things can't change, those things cannot move forward. And so understanding myself as a human being and the ways in which my mental health, my personality, the things that I like and enjoy, all of it, it's all dynamic. Everything is dynamic. How I am is dynamic. And so reality in and of itself is always shifting. And I know that that's beautiful. I know that's an amazing, amazing experience. And I really enjoy that. But it's really hard for me to tap into that, I guess, especially during this pandemic, when so many of the people that I interact with don't believe that. And then it becomes a struggle because so much of myself is restrained or unseen in areas of my life that are like pretty important, like my workplace, my friendships, my relationship with my family, like my blood relatives, I guess, and just the people that I have sort of let in my life on a daily basis or even weekly basis. But yeah, I guess just seeing the effects that it has had on me since I have moved to Washington has been super important. Yeah, it can be hard. I can lose a sense of myself in a lot of ways or feel trapped in this concept of myself in so many ways. And it's been really freeing to really explore myself and move forward from that. And I think I'm so happy for spring right now. I'm so happy that there is like at least some light that's coming through, at least for most of the day, and then also the flowers and everything. It just reminds me that nothing is always persistent. You know, everything does change. That's really the only thing that you can see as constant is change. And that's been giving me hope, and that has been giving me quite a lot to think about. And so, yeah, I guess I'm here. I got ready today, as you can see. This is my little outfit. Looking cute. About to go to work, which I have kept this job forever, but that is a huge space in which I really do not enjoy my life in some ways, because this pandemic has showed me that there are so many people who mentally were not doing well before this pandemic. You know, there were so many customers and people in general who just believe a lot of lies and don't know how to even address themselves in so many situations. And then they come in acting like a fool. And then on top of that, I have a white woman for a boss who also only knows how to act like a fool. And structurally, there's not much that I can honestly do about it other than not conform in some ways, but even still, there's like ways in which I would be punished. I'm a trans person. I have an attitude at work with people who give me an attitude, and I will never change because, you know, I'm allowed to have boundaries. I'm allowed to say, hey, that's not okay. You're not going to treat me like that. But there are so many people at my job throughout the course of the 2 years that I've been there that are not supportive of that mentality, do not necessarily understand that mentality, because they're white and they're honestly they're white and cis, most often straight to some degree, you know, and have never really had to experience some of the shit that I've had to experience. And so I've really just been thinking about ways in which I can move on from this, and thankfully my partner Lane has been amazing and has been offering me so much support and so many resources to try and move forward from this and get out of the customer service industry in a lot of ways. And I think I just hold on because it's a steady paycheck and I know the evil that I'll be facing. But with that and with the reminder of change, I definitely should change and I should try and move forward. And as scary as it is, and as hard as it may seem, or as static I might feel, everything is dynamic, right? And it would be nice to have change. So, with that, I am going to sign up for a little data collection class so that way I can maybe get into data collecting for campaigns. So that way I can do some work that I maybe will enjoy, maybe not, but will get paid more for, and honestly will probably enjoy better than serving people coffee, when the reality is like, as much as I love my coworkers, because those have been the most amazing people in my life, aside from Lane at the moment, helping me to just stay sane and remember that life is okay, and like the people that come in there are not everything, you know. It's not all people that are like that. It's but aside from those things, I'll probably really enjoy helping people campaign all of their wonderful, you know, changes that they're trying to make. Now that I think about it, yeah. It's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a champion for change in some way, to help out, you know, create a better reality. It is very difficult balancing taking care of yourself and wanting to take care of the rest of the world, you know? Wanting to take care of the people in your life and the people that you have had in your life previously but maybe aren't right here. But it's okay. We're in spring. We have a job. We are doing very well for ourselves. And it can only go up from here. I am committed to living a better life every day. I'm committed to making better choices every day. And I'm committed to remember that I am beautiful, I am sexy as hell, I am divine, and I am deserving, most of all. I'm deserving of good things, and I'm deserving of love, and I am deserving of a life filled with people who don't make me question reality. Much love, y'all. Thanks for listening.